Groove.
I little felt bad and letting the music stop.
Bro, I could sit up. I could sit up here longer than y'all can sit in there. I'll tell you that.
I was kind of feeling the song though. I was kind of in the mood.
We're vibing, dude. I was in Prez's pod running around.
See, I want to see how well these noise canceling headphones do. Let's switch off and see if you can hear the background noise.
All right, let's give it a shot. It's supposed to cancel your input as well.
Can you hear the crickets?
Oh yeah, they got louder. They're
Okay.
here in
Man,
the room with me.
These work so well. Compound, how are you?
And moving forward.
Compound, are you doing anything fun for yourself soon?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. What did you say?
Said, are you doing anything fun for yourself soon?
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna go up to LA. I'm gonna meet all these clone MFers and make some friends in a few weeks. And then after that I'm actually going to a 6 or 7 day music festival, bro. Like
Fun.
6 days, I think. Right after LA too. So I'll come back for a day or two and then fly out on Tuesday. The festival is like the official days are Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And it's a camping music festival. So we go out there like Tuesday and just camp all week. It's pretty cool. So I'll do that after the Anaheim show.
That's going to be a good run. A real good run.
Yeah, no, I know, bro. It'll be fun. It'll definitely be fun. I'll be ready for a break after that though. Cuz I think I'm going to go to Anaheim. I think I'm going to go up Anaheim on like Friday morning. Stay till Sunday night, maybe Monday. We'll see. Are you going to make it out here?
Oh, I would love to. I hope everyone has the best time possible. I know they will. Is there anything that we need to do if you're not going? Like, is there any kind of message to push? Setting up a Twitch account, anything like that?
Yeah, yeah. Just have a Twitch account. I think it's going to be streamed on the Artifact Twitch. I don't know what's going on though. You know what I mean? Like I'm a part of it, but I'm like still in the dark because I guess I don't have enough. I don't have enough NDAs signed to fully know what's going on, but I have enough to know that it's happening. You know, so it's like a surprise for me as well.
I don't want to know
Kind of
anything
cool.
about it. I'm ready to be shocked. Like, I hope you guys that go
Yeah.
just get surprised as hell too.
If anything, just a cool experience, right? Like I think that um like a dope few days with the community and meeting and like networking with people and maybe some updates or actually see I'd really like to see the Air Force Ones in person. Like that would be a big thing for me if I got to just see them in person. I'm sure some, people will be wearing them or maybe there'll be some samples there. That would be cool. I think that's a win in my book. Just getting to see what I bought.
Yeah, be interested to see which ones you like the best if you see them all. I have a feeling the reptiles look incredible in person.
I'm sure. Yeah, no, I mean they look like a piece of art, bro. They don't look like something you wear though. You put those on the shelf, right? I don't know anything about art or shoes, so what do I know? But I think Dre came back and said the Genesis and the Angels were like the surprise. Which pairs did you get? You got fuck, bro. You got the aliens. You got them all, didn't you?
I went in. I got aliens, undead, reptile, drip. What am I forgetting? Yeah, I got a lot. I'm excited. I'm trying to line up some videographers for some unboxings because that's out of my wheelhouse, but I'm just excited to do it.
So what's your game plan? How many? I don't know if you care if I ask. How many clones do you have? And then what was your game plan on like with the sneakers and some of the side quests? Like I get a lot of the side quests as well, but where do you stand on all of that? You like playing the side quests? You like stacking clones?
I feel like I've made a mistake not stacking clones, but I love the side quest. And it's the side quest that got me even more involved with CloneX and Artifact. So I just thought the shoes were pieces of art. I thought they were incredible collectibles, just a firm belief behind Artifact. And then the Takashi Murakami is just to be able to grab some art of his like that, once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah, that's wild to think about, huh? It's wild to think about sneakers as art pieces, and then because that's the first Air Force Takashi Murakami collab, like from Nike that they're making, it makes it actually more so art than anything, in my
Another,
opinion.
another
Well,
DNA was snagged today.
I grabbed four of them bitches, dude. Of drip. Sorry, Hayito grabbed the DNA.
Yeah, I think that's such a good move. So Shake and Haita, congratulations to those two. Incredible pickups.
Yo, Shake doesn't stop, bro. We were in Discord last night, and he's like, "Oh, I like this clone on the floor." He just bought a clone last night. It's number 12. It's like, bro, you just get a DNA. Um, Aito had those dope clones he was trying to sell. I think Jerry put him in the Discord, and I knew he was chasing a DNA because he was selling like 3 drips. So I didn't know it was gonna come that quick though.
I feel like I like the drips more and more and more. I'm more excited to get them as they get closer.
Drip clones or the drip shoes?
The Air Force Ones. But I'm certainly looking for more clones too. I'm looking for ETH and I'm looking for more clones.
What size shoes did you get?
I got a range 11 and a half, which is my size, and then some 12s.
What about the aliens? What'd you get?
Aliens are 12s. The undead, I wanted to go with the 14 or 15 just because I thought they'd be rare, but I didn't. I ultimately went with the 12 on that.
So you're playing the side quest as for the flip or hold the art, flip it later kind of thing, or because I'm looking, bro. I'm looking at some of the, and this may not be a bad indication, but some of the space strips selling on eBay and stuff are selling for a significant amount of money, and they actually do sell. Like I think Juju just bought a pair recently for a few $1,000s or
Well,
somewhere in that range. So you're not wrong by grabbing these and holding them, you know?
I don't think I'm going to sell them. I just think I'm going to fall in love with them, but I have absolutely no clue how to preserve them. So I'll probably start hitting up guys in this community on the smartest ways to preserve them at my house and keep them in good
Johnny
condition.
told me Johnny told me you have to put them in the freezer. Do you have enough freezer space?
I do not. Got a lot of popsicles.
You're gonna
No,
have
put them in those computer bags. I'm telling you, put them in the if you're trying to really preserve them, just put them in those computer bags. Make sure you got a nice 68 degrees and you're solid.
what's a computer bag? What's that?
It's like those like foil bags that you find like hard drives in, that are like almost like those lint and dust free bags. I don't even know what they're called. Honestly, they almost look like astronaut bags or like where anything that you get your hard drives in, you can buy them like in
Oh yeah.
bigger sizes from like Uline and shit. But like if you're trying to quote unquote like preserve your shoes, like yeah, put them in the same bags as like computer parts, and then
Can you
like just
seal
keep
them?
them in a nice temperature controlled room away from like sunlight and shit.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Actually, I have gallon bags of those. I can't even think of the name though. And you could seal them with a hair dryer. Actually, you just at least the ones I have, you can run a hair dryer across, or sorry, hair straightener, and the heat seals it. Heat seals. Damn, look at that. Oh, there's Haito right there with the DNA. Shout out Haito. Shout out Shake, the
Ooh.
new DNA owners. But there you go, Groove. You got to seal it in a space bag, bro.
I appreciate that, Johnny. So no basement, huh? Just got to keep it on the main floor, temperature right.
Yeah, as long as that humidity's not that bad, it's like humidity will just eat these things alive. So it's like as long as it's not super humid, you should be good.
I better move then.
No garages.
Yeah, bro. I know your ass lives in the South and Shake. I could tell by the accents, so I know you all got some humidity out there. Jerry's got humidity. I know that.
Man, big congrats on those DNAs. There's just no telling what that's going to unlock down the road.
I mean, bro, let's just think about it, right? So, Johnny? What was the DNA Air Force is selling at like 4 ETH consistently, 5 ETH?
Yeah, I mean they didn't go below I think 10K. I mean as far as like USD, I mean they were average selling I think the whole time for roughly around like 8. Right, it was became like once the forging came, I think it got to. I think people were scooping them and people were getting rid of them for roughly around like 4 or 5. Yeah.
If someone max forged the season one in Murakami DNA, they could have made a hefty profit. Do that if like a few times of whatever drops come in the future, and you could essentially, start making a lot of money back with the DNA because they just those Air Force fetched a higher price than damn near anything. The aliens as well. So not a bad play. I see the play. The same with the drips though too. People cooked on the drips. I didn't have a drip. I only had a robot at the time of season one, man. So I looked at all the robot stuff, thinking that was the only access I had. I slipped up on the Genesis. And I was like, oh well, I guess I don't want any robot stuff. And then I just went back to building my downstairs. But
You guys have kind of created a monster. I got on that sneakers app, won a pair of the Kobe Halos. And it was really the first pair that I had won. And they came in the mail real fast. And man, I opened that box and I was like Gollum with the ring, man. I got so excited. I was like, I don't know what to do with this, but I like it. And so I know when I get these Air Force Ones, I'm just going to be happy as shit.
bro, I'm convinced they make sure you win a few of your first couple ones to get your ass addicted. You got a dopamine rush, you want a sneakers draw, and then now you're addicted. There has to be in the algorithm. You know what I mean? Same thing with TikTok. If you make a new TikTok, if you post like your first couple videos, one of them eventually hits. like crazy, and it gets the people addicted, dude. It's all in the algorithms, man.
That's definitely what happens.
Got some shoes in 2019. I don't think I've hit since. So yeah, this is why I love Artifact though, bro. I was able to cop some of the rarest shoes literally in the last decade from Nike, coming out of Nike, anyways. And I had a week to mint and forge. So for me, I was like, this is why I love this project.
Now, the only alpha that I need from you fellas going to Anaheim is if you hear any whispers of Art Basel, please let me know.
Let's go, Groove. Fuck it, bro. Let's go. I don't
Yeah,
need
good
no
point.
whispers.
Yeah,
I don't
good
need
point.
whispers to go pull up with Johnny and Groove and Dre and Baron. I know Baron's going. Dre wants to go. We'll go, bro.
What week is it this year? I don't even remember.
A little later in
December. It's
December,
like in December.
like
It always
December
is.
10th,
I
8th
forgot.
through the 10th,
Yeah.
I think.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, I'm down, bro. We'll make it, Groove. We have been I've been asking, trying to get some information out of Cast. Like, hey, is there anything official for Art Basel? Can we do something official? Like we're poking and prodding, and if anything, if everybody goes, we'll link up as Bad Take and um do some shit as well. So it's a good event to go to, especially now, bro. Like all of us have been in Web3 here, like this on the timeline for a whole bear market, where I'm sure we all know enough people or connections in other projects that we would be able to get to all the other parties as well. That's what I didn't even know, bro. I knew nobody in Web3 last Art Basel and was still able to have a blast by getting in all the parties. Thankfully, Randy and some other and Jace had a bunch of the NFTs we needed. So the alpha is know the wells, bro. Know the wells. They'll get you in all the parties.
Yeah,
Jace,
man, you guys were everywhere.
yeah, bro. The bomb squad party was cool. They went to Doodles. Randy won something at the Doodles put. Went to the Board Ape parties. Yeah, it was cool, man. I'm excited for Anaheim, though, man. I'm gonna start looking for some hotels here soon. Have you figured out where you're staying, Johnny?
Yeah, I'm staying at I think I'm staying right next to the convention center. I think wherever Baron said. I think we were just a lot of people were just staying at the same place. I think it's like the Hilton or something. I'll let you know once I actually have. But
Bet. Yeah, I'm gonna probably get my hotels here tomorrow. We'll see. But Baron did say he was staying at the Hilton. Dre Millie, what's good?
What's good? I'm looking in the hotels as well as we speak.
How many miles you hit today, bro?
As far as what?
I thought you hit the bike. No, you hit the gym today, huh?
No, I hit the gym today. I ain't hit the. I've been in the car hitting hella miles because I had to do some Anaheim tripping, but I didn't hit any bike. That's tomorrow morning.
Bro, I got some new plates coming in. I'm kind of, for the vest. We gotta get a hike underweight, man. We gotta get an old ruck march in.
I'm with
We'll
it.
get pump underweight, bro.
Hey, let's do it. I'm with it for real. It's I'm looking into some places now too. To be honest, to do it on Saturday morning. To be 100% real with you.
Yeah, no, I'm down. I'll be up there Friday. And Shaw's for sure down.
No, we got Coomer's mom coming in too. So yeah, man. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. Don't miss it. And well, I'll talk to you about this offline. Never mind. Just don't miss this. Don't miss it.
Don't miss it. I'm gonna be there. Hey, but everybody else, don't miss it. Groove, you heard it.
What is T. Lee working with down there in that profile pic? It's cool looking.
I saw a post. He combined multiple projects that he's into one profile picture, so he could rock them all. I believe. I think on the shirt has his Lazy Lions. If you zoom in. Yep. I'm not sure what the ring is, but it looks good. What about Sunday, Dre?
Sunday is
The day of rest, the
I can't.
God's
You know
day.
what, man? We asking questions that I can't necessarily even answer right now, like right now. But
Yeah.
just don't don't miss it. That's all I'm gonna say right now. I can't say really nothing right now, like, but I will be able to speak about it more soon. So you want to be there for Saturday and Sunday, and possibly at this point Friday night as well, possibly, and Sunday night, possibly. Just don't miss
Dude,
it.
Well, fuck me, because I'm leaving Sunday. Like, so I'm probably gonna miss whatever you guys are gonna do after 5 o'clock.
Yeah, you'll be good. You'll be good.
I was just telling Groove, I go from Anaheim to Ohio on Tuesday. So I come back Monday, maybe Sunday night, Monday. Pack up to go to Ohio for like a week, bro. So yeah, if anybody wants to get some co-hosting practice in with Dre Millie, or anybody want to help run the space an hour each night while I'm in Ohio, this is your chance to practice hosting. All the Bad Take crews welcome to support and practice and host, and all y'all are great speakers, so it all works. But I will be probably out of service from Tuesday until Sunday. And then Anaheim, bro. Oh my gosh, 2 weeks. It's like almost 2 weeks that we're gonna be at functions.
Good times.
Are you driving? Or are you flying?
To Anaheim?
Yeah, don't you have an RV or something like that? Or are you actually gonna fly for the whole
Oh,
week?
bro, I don't think I'm gonna do the RV this time. I want to stay where everybody else is staying at the Hilton, or that hotel right there. I want to be fully immersed. You know what I'm saying? This is merging worlds. This is where we're merging me looking at this phone screen in this Twitter space into physically being next door neighbors with Baron and Johnny and Dre, and knocking on the door at 6 a.m. because Dre scheduled us some crazy hike. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's merging worlds.
What hotel you staying at, Johnny?
I'm like 95% sure I'm staying at the Hilton.
And isn't Barron staying at the Hilton too? Or I thought he moved it to somewhere else.
No idea. I'd have to talk to Baron. I'm pretty flexible though.
I gotta look into the hotels and see which ones are out there. I haven't even looked for real.
I've never been more excited for an event that I'm not going to for people that I barely know in my life.
That's the magic of NFTs, baby. You're welcome.
That's what I loved about Miami too, because it was like when you showed up, man, it was like so many people. Because again, we see each other's profile pictures, right? And then like people would come up to you and be like, "Yo, Johnny, what up, man?" I'm like, "Yo, yeah, what's up?" And then they'd be like, "Yo, this is at whatever." I'll be like, "Oh, what's up, man?" It's like or what? It's like you literally have no idea. But I mean, the amount that I think we saw like 40, 50, 60. I mean, it was a pretty decent amount of clones at that point. It's fun.
Yeah, that shit was jumping.
I didn't know anybody last year at our Basel, Dre. I knew the Lins. That's it. Did you know each other?
We did DesignerCon a week or 2 weeks before Art Basel, so
And you were there, Johnny? So y'all got to meet?
yeah.
Yeah. I ended up going out for the event at DesignerCon, and that's where I ended up meeting CloneX LA and the whole fam out there. And then we ended up going down to Miami, and then ended up meeting a bunch of you guys like Chase and I met Chase at DesignerCon too with his kid. But yeah, and then I meet you, Randy. Yeah, it was like in Miami, there was hella people down there too. So again, this is why I love these in real life events. I mean, we see each other's profile pictures and we're in these spaces and we talk. And I mean, literally, we've been doing this for years now. It's funny. I mean, literally multiple years at this point. So to be able to go in real life and actually meet the people, and everyone's pretty, as chill as they are in spaces. It's just, yeah, dope experience.
Good vibes, man. It was dope. Miami was dope, man. That was super damn dope.
Well, I think especially for us too, because it's like the exhibition in which they held for the sneakers too. It's like being so centric to it and being able to actually ask the questions to the people that were so involved in it. I thought that was super sick too, to be able to meet people at these companies that you never get to meet. These guys never come out of the dungeon either. So it's like not only to get some kind of alpha too, because we learned a lot of stuff again before like the entire rest of the project, like before, all the stuff with the crypto kicks, the way they roll it out, the app, the way it looked. I mean, there's a lot of alpha that you can get from just going to these in real life events. So
Exactly why you don't want to miss this one. Because it's going to be the same way, same situation, man. It's going to be a lot of things happening that you want to be a part of, especially as an active member of the community. You want to be a part of these situations. So come through.
I was telling, I don't know if you were here the other night, Dre, but I told them that I used this community like the connections I've made in here to actually get my friend who's moving here a job at this spot down here in Carlsbad. JKB is a executive at AutoNation. So I had messaged him and he put him in contact with like the general manager of the region down here. So we were down there and we went down to the dealership, dude, and I sent JKB a picture. I was like, yo, bro, we're at the dealership and I think this dude's got a job. Like, that's insane. Thank you for the assist. Right? Because, you can utilize when we use Dre's word, you could utilize this network and CloneX for so much more than just collecting NFTs and digital collectibles. Like, bro, you can reach out to people and you can connect at these IRL events and let people actually understand and feel your energy and see that you're a real person, and you never know what kind of opportunities arise from it. So.
Well, this is where I thought the Bored Ape Yacht Club was really smart, right? Where it's like when I was looking at all the celebrities and all the rappers and all these huge execs at all these talent agencies that were buying these things, I was like, man, if you could just go to an event and get in the same room with these people, right? It's the same thing with our community. It's like all the random people that have all these connections, they might not be like, you just have no idea who they are, right? And all of a sudden you just get in the same room with them, you get into an IRL event, and all of a sudden, boom, you got an opportunity in life that just pitchforked your entire life. These are the possibilities.
That's a real thing too, man. It's happened multiple times. It's us going to, even my own timeline, us going to Miami, meeting Chris and Z, speaking to them, connecting with Chris again in Utah, right? Having that led to him coming out to NFT LA, speaking on the panel, and so on and so forth. It comes from just having these in real life meetups and conversations, and you grow whatever it is that you want to grow as long as you pour energy into it. It's an amazing thing, man. It's so dope to see.
I'm still tripping that I didn't know anybody really IRL last Art Basel except a few CloneX LA guys, and we didn't know anybody at any events at the other events as well, like the Ape events, like anything else. But this year's a whole different story, bro. A whole year of being on the timeline and in spaces, and the fact that all these people have left this space in NFTs. The only people left are like the people you actually want to connect with. It's gonna be a whole different experience. Yo, even oh man, what was the last IRL experience? Last IRL thing we did, NFTLA and Utah.
Yeah, NFTLA. Yeah, that was the last time you was up here. It's been a lot of stuff happening. It's IRL Alpha that happens every Thursday here in Venice in LA. So linking up with those people. I did the Bored Ape event on July 27th. That Swicky did, and Ella the producer and Thread Guy and Leap and all of them, Cram. Everybody always comes to those Bored Ape situations. So yeah, man, it's opportunity everywhere at all times.
How were the numbers at those events, bro? Was the space still feel like it was lit?
It was decent, to be honest. Right. So what was the one Swicky event that you and I went to? Well, that was NFTLA. It was cracking during NFTLA at damn near everywhere we went. Right. When we went to the Degas party, went to the Bored Ape party, we went to those mansion parties that was private only. It was cracking. This last event, it had some space, but people showed up. But it's because it's LA. You know what I'm saying? So the people who live in LA can come through and represent LA. Um, it was interesting to see the difference between the NFTLA times and that last event. You can definitely tell the difference, but there's still people coming through.
Do we have like a list of how many people are supposed to be at this event in a few weeks? We have
It's in the hundreds. I don't know if we can give the exact number. If I should give the exact number, but it's definitely in the hundreds.
Yeah, it's got to be. I mean, the original tickets were 100, and if everybody did a +1, it's at least 200. Not that everybody did a +1, but that's a ton of fucking people from there. I mean, it's not a lot compared to.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I'm still on the wait list. So
no, you in there, Johnny?
I got waitlisted, man. I'm waitlisted. I'm gonna be standing at the door. I'm all lonely.
Bro, imagine Johnny can't get in. Johnny's at the door.
It's one of those blind boxes.
That's what happened after Miami. That's what happened after Miami, man.
I'll go outside with you, Johnny. Fuck this. We rioting. Dre's the bouncer, bro. I mean, you just gotta hit up Dre.
It's just like how you hit your guy up at the event when they doing it. Like the phone is off, bro. His phone is disconnected. Sorry.
Everybody who pulls up to the function, first thing you say is, "I know Dre Mill." Just say you know Dre Mill, and then have the security go get Dre. You're gonna be all right. That's the best way to get into any artifact function. I know Dre Mill. Oh, Dre Mill, the one with the voice, right? Oh, yeah. The voice of Ali's video. That right? That Dre Mill? Yeah. That's how I plan to get in, at least. I know what I'm doing. Hopefully, let me in. What up, Kuro?
Yo, what up? What up? They took away my check marks, the gold one, the blue one. They said you can't have any of them. My alt has more followers than my main. It's crazy.
What kind of... Wait. You had a heart next to your name. And where'd the heart go?
They took away my heart. They pulled it,
ripped it right out of my check. Her name.
Yeah, she has... I have the heart next to this one. This one, they didn't take it away from this one. It wasn't the guy that does the heart thing. It was Twitter. Twitter said I was growth hacking by retweeting people. Now I get why people don't retweet each other, because the system is broken.
I've never been in trouble for that.
Well, my account's currently semi-suspended.
Wait, your Kuro account?
Yeah. If you try and go to the profile, it'll just bug out and say try again.
Yo, Dre, remember when I used to get banned all the time, like weekly? What did I change, or what have I done differently that I don't get banned anymore? Because I used to get fucking shadow banned.
Super shadow banned, yeah, for no reason.
I wonder what I was doing during that time frame that was getting me shadow banned.
Retweeting and liking people's posts.
I've always done that, though.
I still do it to this day. That's all I damn near do. I barely tweet. I retweet a lot of the people in the community stuff that I see and I like. You know, it's wild too. I was trying to @Artifact, the official account for this past week, and they wouldn't pop up. They kind of got shadow banned. It's like, damn.
They just don't respect the. I can't even say it. It's just making me upset now.
They don't respect the blade, Kiro. Is that what you're trying to say?
Don't you gotta respect the blade. You can't even say it. Uttering it is the same thing as not respecting it.
I will say to all the visitors who's coming out here, make sure you stay in Anaheim and not in LA. Like, it might say that you only 20 miles away. It might say you're only 10 miles away, but it is not worth the issue of driving back and forth. I can tell
Wait.
you.
How long of a drive is it?
Yeah, he's actually right. Just because don't go
Hour
by
and
minutes.
45 minutes.
Or an hour and 45 minutes to go 20 miles?
Yes, it's an hour and 45 minutes. I'm right now I'm going 13
Oh,
miles and it's
Wait,
40 minutes.
are you going to
oh,
Anaheim right now?
I'm coming back. I'm going home.
Oh yeah. So in California, you don't measure by miles; you measure by time it takes to get a certain. Like when I moved to Montana, they don't measure by time. I'm like, how far away is this? And they go, oh, it's only 30 miles.
so
I'm like,
so
yo,
then
what's that in
Hollywood
time though?
Boulevard isn't 31 miles away. It's 2.5 hours then.
Yeah, but
Montana.
you measure in time because, dude, if you measure in miles, it sounds like it ain't a lot, but it's still gonna be a lot.
Yeah. Don't stay in LA. Stay in
Two
Anaheim.
miles away, 2 miles away, 30 minutes.
That's a fact.
When Shaw was coming to the last function we had out there for NFTLA, I saw her on the map 2 miles away, and it took her 30 minutes for whatever reason to get 2 miles. I was like, no way, bro.
It depends on it just depends on what expressway you on and what direction you're going, what time of day it is. You do not want to be stuck in this traffic. It's 6:44 Friday evening. I have 12 miles and it's 40 minutes. It was an hour
12.
and 45 minutes to get to Anaheim, and I left at 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock. I left at 1 o'clock on a Friday.
Bruh. Stay at there's two hotels like right at the convention center. I think they're like downstairs or right in that area. The Hilton and another one. So stay at one of those, Johnny. Kuro, Sophie, who else in here? Ilan. Bro, if Ilan don't make it out, dude, I swear. I swear.
Ellen
Well,
went to ham in
rough team.
Vegas, bro.
What's that?
Ellen went to ham in Vegas.
Still recovering. Still recovering from Vegas. Same. Same. Who else in here's going? Let me look. Rupsy. Mr. J. Mr. J, stay close to the function. I
Oh,
think that's
so
it.
yeah, I mean, Rusty also pointed me out too. I had to change it real quick. I was gonna fly into LAX. Definitely, if you're gonna fly into John Wayne, right? Because that's another thing too. Because that's gonna be another 2 hour commute if you're trying to do that thing down there.
That's a
Oh,
fact.
yeah. LAX will for sure be. Just getting out of LAX and then finally starting your hour 45 minutes. You're at 2.5 hours at that point.
And that means you'll have to think about it on the way back too. If your flight leaves at 5, you'll have to be leaving the function at 1. So you'll miss out on the function activities. So yeah, man.
Yo,
John Wayne.
I'm gonna bring an extra pair of blackouts, new in box, and I'm gonna sell them there. We're gonna be all wearing them, and somebody's gonna be like, "Man, I need a size 11." Don't worry. Check my boy Dre's Ramoa box. We got the Ramoa right here with the size 11 ready to go.
I have no idea where they went.
No, shit, they gone.
No idea. I swear they were here just a minute ago.
That's a great idea, though, for real. That's a magnificent idea because people gonna be looking and wanting to know.
Yo, Zach just put in the comments. He says, "I live in Anaheim. Who can get me in the event? We gotta find someone who has a +1 who isn't coming." I'll look around, Zach. I'll ask around, bro. That's crazy. He's in Anaheim, ready to go. Ain't no flying in.
He's in that flying V, you know what I mean?
16th, 17th, I believe it is. Yo.
Yeah, 16, 17. Possibly 15.
I had an extra ticket with a +1 that I got with my other clone because I knew somebody was going to slip up. And guess who slipped up? Tevi and Jace. That's who slipped up. So Tevi and Jace, they got those 2 tickets. Sophie.
I came on just to say, what do you mean possibly the 15th? Possibly?
I don't. Wait, aren't you flying in the 15th?
The morning of the 15th. So what do you mean possibly the 15th? I'm there.
It's like I'm there by myself. Possibly.
I'm not by myself.
Y'all are possibly
No. I'm meeting up with the clones the second I get there. What do you mean?
Yeah, we're gonna be there. That's the Friday. Friday night.
Day after an alone are getting me.
That's dope. You got escort. You got clone
and I'm
escort.
staying at the place, the whatever with Rose Jade.
Oh yes, that's perfect.
But I'm a professional boxer, so I got it down pat if I'm alone for some reason.
Oh no, so we have we called ahead, me and Dre last night called ahead to the venue, and you wouldn't believe it. They have a boxing ring there. So we actually have set it up for the fight to happen while you're here in Anaheim. It's gonna be great. Don't even worry. Brooklyn's coming through. She's flying in.
Brooklyn and LA.
She's flying in. She's bringing the gloves. She said no Web3 influencers gonna beat me.
Isn't she the Web3 influencer though?
She literally has "I am an influencer" in her bio, but I'm not about to put my energy on her. It's honestly hilarious.
Yo, girls don't play when they got beef, bro. They're fucking funny. I remember Kiro's last beef, dude. He held a space. It was the most professional beef I've ever seen. He
Because
held
I can't have beef with that girl. Like, you guys, I looked at her Instagram and I'm actually crying. Like, there's no way I can have beef with her.
I can't have. Sophie said it looks too bad on me to have beef. I can't stoop to that level to have that kind of beef. Oh shit. Yeah, you're gonna have to fight it out, Sophie. That's how it comes. What it comes down to.
I actually sent a clone though to like some guy who's trying to put money on it, and I was like, he was like, send a better counter offer if you're not gonna do it for 10K. And then this morning I just sent him a link to a clone with like a 21 ETH floor. I don't know. I just want to see what he says.
There we go. Now we're talking. Every random person who DMs you, just send them links to clones you
still want double that. Like, it's 100 ETH fight, okay, and that's the minimum. That's just you showing up, and they still gotta have at least like 200 bands, like 250 grand for the prize pool. Like, where you're just gonna show up to these things. See, this is the problem. People are taught to devalue themselves. Anyone wants to fight me, I'll fight them. I don't give a shit. But you better have that fucking money. Okay? You better have that money.
That's
Otherwise,
why
I'm going to beat you. And, like, you're not going to get anything for it. Like, that's crazy.
Send them to my DM, Sophie. We can work this clone deal out ASAP.
But they honestly have to have a better prize pool than that. That's ridiculous. Like, they're offering 2 grown men $100,000 each to fight. Like, men, like, yo, and don't take this as any insult to the rest of the guys here, but have you seen women fight? Okay, it's way more fucking, like, yo, it's blood curdling. I get scared. The other day when we were watching that Discord, I had to turn off my monitor. I was like, I can't fucking watch this anymore. She looks like she's just gonna keep pounding into her face with her elbow, and then she did.
Yo, what fight was that? I was probably in there.
I have a screenshot somewhere. Let me check.
You have a screenshot?
Why wasn't it posted on Cheating Death? I feel like that needed to be posted.
Just put Brooklyn's picture, just that, like, Cheating Death when she faded the Sophie fight. This is a recorded space, Sophie. At least they're gonna know that we need more money for this fight.
And 2 clones.
If they're listening, raise the offer.
No, but they should definitely grease it a lot more. Like, women fights are way scarier than dude fights.
They said it would be the headline of NFT NYC. They have like the whatever, the like ring ready or some shit. I don't know.
Well, tell it, go down there. You're in NYC. Go down there and walk it. See if it's up to par. You know what I'm saying? We gotta check the venue out. This is good. So their whole thing is they just go around Web3 and try to challenge people to box, and I get it, right? You know, I feel like Rupsy can box. Like, what if we start pimping out Rupsy to box people? I feel he just looks like he can fight. If you've seen Rupsy, he looks like he can scrap, bro. I think that's our fighter, dude. I think we got him. Johnny, he fights, huh? You could tell.
You know it.
Yeah, dude.
I haven't even met him. He kicked my ass.
Yeah, bro. Nobody makes a bucket hat, you know what I mean, like he made, and not be able to fight because the thing was sick. Shit, Cash just walked into us talking about getting clones to box and fight. Damn. Shit. Change the subject quick. We're in trouble.
Will be the future of pay-per-view.
What'd y'all do in the bear market of 2023? Oh, we just started setting up boxing matches.
Clone fights.
Clone fights. There it is, right there. Clone fights. That would not be endorsed. Like, yo, every community has their thing, and the clones are just over there fighting. They got such a chip on their shoulder from the bear market.
First rule of clone fights: you don't talk about clone fights.
Sophie started freaking clone fights. Wow. Unbelievable, Sophie.
I did not start anything.
Cash, you heard that?
I don't know why. I just want to have my clone in Mortal Kombat now.
Bro, do you remember the video? I think it was Vega with Wonder Dynamics, the slap fighting. That shit was so funny. You can get your clone in anything you want, Johnny. I believe in it. I don't see why. I do too. Sorry, Pumpysha's selling some wearables right now, man, and he's selling a hoodie, a Genesis hoodie, and it looks so good. I'm gonna need confirmation from Dre if the Genesis hoodie's nice.
The Genesis hoodie is nice.
Johnny, you got a Genesis hoodie?
I do. Nice. I was wearing it yesterday.
Damn. I feel like $200 is a good price. I don't know.
I don't even know what I paid for any of it. I guess that's a good thing looking back on it now. So if I decide to sell, it's all a win, right?
Dude, it was super.
I'm gonna wear that shit.
super disrespectful of you guys the other day talking about the mint price of the CRLs. I didn't need to know what I paid for those. I didn't need to hear USD values of that. But no, y'all are in here talking about USD values, making up some crazy numbers, 4, 6, 8, 1,000, like just pulling out numbers out of nowhere. I didn't pay that. It wasn't me.
I completely forgot how much I paid until we started having those discussions.
Yeah, bro. Johnny's like, that was 5,000 USD for this pair and it's 20,000 USD for this pair. I'm like, what? I didn't need that at all. When I flip it, I'm just going to tell myself that I flipped for profit. All right, Johnny? That's what I'm going to do.
Hey, as long as you feel it in your heart, it's a win, right?
Bro, we were in Discord last night having some pretty good, 2 nights ago. Maybe it was last night. Having some pretty good conversations. And then these MFers start talking about taxes. Bro, I never got so bored so quick. They're legit have Excel sheets up. Jerry, Shake, they're doing clone taxes. They're doing taxes on all their shit. And I was just like falling asleep in my headphones, bro. Like, I'm not going to give no tax advice, but these guys were in Discord doing taxes while Shofi's trying to start up a fighting ring. Like, that's the extremes we have in this community.
Clone fights and taxes.
Yeah, you know, we got a couple guys start tax.
We got all the bases covered, man.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. The worst thing about even talking about taxes and NFTs is you actually have to see the numbers you paid for and then the numbers they're worth now. Why would you suscept yourself to that kind of evil? Like, why would you put yourself through that? Just check the box that you don't know what crypto is and you've never heard of it and fucking move on. Like, that's what? Never heard of it.
Facts.
Sounds
What
like
is crypto?
never heard of it. Sounds like some technology I would never touch. I'm buying Apple when Shadow tells me.
So what's that?
Baron got in on it too.
That shadow conversation was a real one. I'm up 92% on that. Cashed out.
Hey, that's a cook, bro.
And I sold a
That's
pair
a
of shoes for $15,000 today. It's been a good day.
No, wait. You sold the ducks of a feather?
Had to get them out of here.
Who the fuck paid $15,000 for a shoe? Johnny, what? Tell me.
Was it the perfect pair?
Perfect for me.
Okay.
That's
There's
crazy.
only, I mean, that's the thing is those shoes, man. It's like there's Oregon diehards. I'm telling you, it's like those Oregon exclusives are some of the most sought after shoes, and it's like some of these people that are Oregon alums, and they hunt these things down like crazy, and they pay absurd amounts of money. So congrats, Dre. I know you've been trying to move those for a minute, so congrats.
Yeah, man, got rid of them. Yeet, take them. They actually sold for $18,000, but I had to pay the person who sold them. So, yeet.
Damn. That's a cook, bro.
Yeah, I think we have
those
one pair of those in the store right now for I think like 12,000. I think
What size are they?
they're smaller size. I think they're size 10. I want to say.
Yeet.
bro. Yeah, those Oregon alums probably buy them. And you think they're rocking them to a game, or they're putting them in a box and putting them in their Oregon room?
Probably both. I mean, they signed by Tinker Hatfield. They're hand signed by this man and numbered. So I was thinking today when I saw them, like, am I gonna regret this? Probably, but how well?
So you're thinking they could have held more value in 10 years?
For sure. Like any other artist, right? Like hand signed, hand numbered. It was only 120 of these, 121 of these in existence. And God forbid something happened to Tinker, you know what I mean? It's gonna be what? But one thing I learned about not dealing with crypto, because I don't know what crypto is, but one thing I learned about it is take your shot when you see it, man. Pull up, fire it off, and keep it moving.
That's what I'm saying. Some of these sales within sneakers, it's just like take your window. Sometimes you just get a crazy offer that you would never expect just because that one collector, that one person is looking for that one piece. I mean, it's with any collecting really, whether it's watches or wine or anything else. But it's like sneakers, it's the same lore, man. There are collectors out there that are hunting grails, that are hunting down these pieces, and there's always new ones coming into the fold, and there's always new people getting money, and they're always going back to hunt for grails or the most limited or and all this other stuff. So yeah, I mean, I've seen friends of mine spend well over six figures on a single pair of shoes, so to wear, not just to just stock in a room. So these people are absolutely real, and they're out there. So it's like with sneakers, this is why I have such conviction, not only within this project, but the product, the shoes that we have that we've already collected, and the things that we're gonna have access to in the future. It's like knowing that I'm in this world and knowing that I know the clientele that actually buy these things. It's like, trust me, some of these pieces that are super limited, and that's why we're moving into a whole new world too, because it's the first time it's actually traceable and trackable for authentication. This is where, again, I even get even more jacked about the future of all this stuff. So there's people out there, man, that'll spend buckets, boatloads on a single pair.
That's a fact, man. They coming, and if they can have the authenticity mapped out on the blockchain, they want them. I'll take those.
Let me ask you guys: if you guys pull up to a function and you see somebody wearing one of those six-figure shoes that you guys recognize, are you going up and starting a conversation? Ask them about them. Like, are people wearing them to these things for
Oh,
the
dude, I'm
potential
definitely going
to
up because
meet
I'm
somebody?
going to ask them every possible question to see and just test to see if they're actually real or fake. Because against half these people that are out here wearing these shoes, most of them are fake, right? So it's just like a woman's bag, right? It's like I think they said 94% of all bags in the market that women wear are fake, right? So it's just funny testing the people. That's why I love again the RFID chips and the world merging chips. When you can literally just tap your phone on the shoe to guarantee whether or not it's authentic, or it'll bring up the guarantee collection, where it's like there is no, well, just lie straight to my face and tell me you got them from Louis Vuitton when you really got them from Guangzhou, China, from an unauthorized factory for $165, right? So it's, yeah, I'm definitely gonna talk and just be like, hey, so where'd you get them? Where'd you get them? How much you pay for them? See if he knows his knowledge and everything like that. And if checks out, yeah, good for you, bro. It's always just funny to see the reaction of people that wear fakes or they're trying to pull off a fake and then knowing that they're straight lying to your face. It's hysterical. It happens more than you would ever think.
Yo, connect me with one of those China factories, man. You said that way too clearly, and it sounded like you were highly educated on that. So slide me in the name and number in the DMs, please.
Dude, it's so funny. Like my buddy Snide, he lives out there, and like he actually had a YouTube channel, and it got up to like I think almost a quarter million followers. But all he was doing is going into these factories and basically showing you the entire operation, every single fake shoe, and now every single factory over there just sends him watches, bags, shoes to just basically review, and then it's like it's insane. It's like anything you need from anywhere from AAA unauthorized, because this is what I learned too. Is like there's five different tiers of unauthorized for every single product, right? So it's like the cheapest layer all the way up to like the nicest. That's where it's like, yeah, well, if you need Louis Vuittons for $150 instead of the 15,000 on the market for, it's good. It's crazy.
One thing that what's his name? Chad Johnson used to talk about was how he would spend his money on fakes, like fake jewelry, fake watches, fake earrings, fake sneakers. He didn't care. He was like, because people see me and they know I'm Chad Johnson, they know I'm Ocho Cinco, they know I have a NFL contract, so they expect it to be real. So why the hell am I gonna go buy the real stuff? I'm just gonna wear this cubic zirconium and call it a night, which is a wild thing to think about because the people who have the money to go and do these things and spend it on these things, a lot of the times they don't. Or they might bust out a fake or two and mix it in with the real, like on some StockX vibes. So
Bro, I can tell you right now, I've been sent full spreadsheets of influencers from factories basically showing me like who's buying fake shoes. And it's like the majority of like the influencers online that are like wearing these super hype shoes, they're just getting shipments of unauthorized shoes and then they're wearing them online. And then like all these kids like try to beg their parents for the credit cards to go buy like even a fake pair off of StockX for like $1,500, right? It's like it's insane, right? It's like and then most of these guys that are the influencers are getting most of this shit shipped to them for free through like a stylist or whatever because people are just sending it to them, right? So it's a backward backwards.
I think from now on, any shoe that doesn't have a RFID chip in it, I think I'm hitting my fake era, man. I think I'm gonna have to just start wearing AAA fakes, bro. I
Dude,
think I'm making that.
Ocho Cinco is notoriously frugal. Like I've seen interviews where he talks about being frugal. That doesn't surprise me.
I used to see him
Again,
in Cincinnati all the time, bro. He would definitely be going to like the mom and pop Philly cheese steak shop type shit, and he wasn't messing with none of that stuff, none of that Jeff Ruby's, and if he did, they was giving him meals, comping him meals just to take photos and stuff with him. Homie was forever cheap, and he was always taking all the girls too. Every time we go somewhere, walk out with the ones that you wanted to get, and all that shit. Then try to fight. You know what I mean? Like, don't let me get started.
I'm pretty frugal, man. But I heard that there's people out there who legit spend their money on digital currencies and then they buy digital pictures of things and they spend a crazy amount of money on it. I just don't get it. If IRS is listening, I don't understand it. Never heard of it. But I've heard that not me though. Not me. I'm frugal.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of
never
it.
heard of it.
We're gonna delete this space. There was definitely a point in here where I told people not to pay taxes or something. I don't know. I can't remember. But we definitely gonna have to delete this one. They're gonna audit me, and I'll be like, "What? Why are you auditing me?" Well, here's the recording right here that your NSA officer sent us over at the IRS. Got me. Got me.
On top of the illicit clone fights, never heard of it.
Yeah.
Never happened.
Yeah. What an episode, man. Underground fights with Sophie. Um, JPEG tax avoidance with Compound. Johnny has taught us how to get fake sneakers into the U.S. Dre has taught us how to illegally talk on the phone while driving the entire time. So, like, what a space, man. What a space.
Never heard of it.
Never happened.
All right, guys. I'm going to go spend some time with Shaw. It's her night off. I'm glad we got a quick hour in. Actually, it's a pretty good conversation. I've been laughing the entire fucking time. Thank you all for coming up and kicking it with me. Dre Millie, nice to see you. Get home safe, bro. What do you got for us?
Never heard of it.
Never happened.
Yeah, never done it, never heard of it. Hit up Sophie for your next underground fight.